Trina and this is my channel Create Something Pretty. I'm from Melbourne, Australia, and I'm pretty new to making videos. I've done several videos that I may or may not have published at this stage. I'm hoping to be the next new vlogger in Australia, and I have a big passion for sewing and making clothes, and I actually like creating anything that's you need for a wardrobe. I'm very much still learning, so if you'd like to join me on my journey of learning how to make clothes, stick around. In today's video, I thought I'd talk to you about the patterns that I picked up in the Black Friday sales. I don't know about you, but when it comes to patterns, it's kind of something I'm not very controlled around. Sales is the one way to get me to buy things. I find it much easier to part with my money, and when it's online and you can't see your money actually going, it's even easier. So I thought I was going to be quite controlled this year, but no, I really wasn't. I did try just get things that I needed and things I knew I would make. And one of the other things I found myself doing this year was supporting the smaller independent companies. So I didn't go to Spotlight, I didn't buy any fabric. I've just bought patterns because I have loads of fabric in my stash and I really just want to use that up first, to an extent. But there's some things I have purchased that will be Christmas presents, so I won't be showing them just yet. I'm just going to wrap them up and stick them under the tree for myself. Does anyone else do that, or is it just me? Well, I'll get on with it. I want to show you what I bought. There's a couple of patterns here. There's a couple I actually haven't printed out yet. I mostly buy PDF patterns, so I don't have any actual, I don't know what they call it, the ones that come in the envelope, the pre-printed patterns. I don't buy those usually, not unless it's a big 4 pattern. I don't really go anywhere to get them. So I love PDFs. They're nice and easy to print off. I can have them straight away. It's just putting them together. I don't enjoy that, but if it's going to give me a discount, I'm going to do that. That's just how I roll. So I thought I'll get on with it. Enough chat. So the first thing I bought was the Atlas wrap dress. The picture's not really that great for filming. I might actually stick another picture in. I did have one with me. This is another picture of the Atlas dress. This gives you a much better idea of what it looks like. It's got a nice little collar, a beautiful little wrap. It is quite short, and I thought I might have a go, see if I can lengthen it a bit on me. But I am only 5'3", so it might still come up long. So we'll see how that goes. I'm thinking about making it in a rayon because I have loads and loads of rayons in my stash. Yeah, I think that'll be a beautiful one. It's got cuffs. But I have actually seen this one on Instagram with a cut-off sleeve. We're going into summer, so I thought I might just do a plain short sleeve. So that's something I'm looking forward to giving a go. I actually realised I haven't got one of the patterns with me. I also bought the Highlands dress by Allie Olsen. It's a vlogger, Who'sia Handmade. Hopefully I've got that right. She mentioned it in patterns that she wanted to get before this sale, things she was hoping to get, and it reminded me of that pattern, and that's something I've been after for a long time. So I'm so glad she mentioned it. So I did pick it up, and I'll see if I can find the pattern, and I'll put a picture in here somewhere. So that's the 2 dresses I got up front. I also purchased 2 more jacket style patterns. Even though we're heading into summer here, I've still bought jacket patterns. But I saw some pictures that Instagram gets me every time. I saw some beautiful version of these, and I've had this pattern on my mind for quite a while. This is the Grainline Studio Tamarack jacket. It's an oldie but a goodie. This is actually the expansion kit for a hood and a collar. I saw versions of this online or made up, and I saw one particular one in black and they had cropped it off like straight to this curved hem, and I thought that was so stylish and very much my style. So I'm planning on making that. I'm actually quite excited about this one. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it. I definitely won't make it before Christmas. I don't have enough time. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to making that one. I think that's going to be absolutely beautiful. The other one I picked up, actually I picked up a couple from Helen's closet. I was not, like, I had already bought a few patterns before this and I was like, no more patterns, you're done. You're not done, we're not doing any more, no more patterns. And then, I don't know what happened. Yeah, anyway, so I saw these. I picked up the moss jacket and I also picked up this one, the Blackwood cardigan. Hopefully you can see that. Now I want to talk about this one first. I couldn't decide between the two and so I ended up purchasing both of them. I don't see Helen's closet having patterns very often, so I thought, well, just pick them up. You're just not buying any more patterns until next year. So that's the deal I did with myself. So this moss jacket, this is one of those patterns that I didn't know how much I wanted it until I bought it. I can see this. I really want to make the crop version, but with this collar, I swap around details of patterns quite often. It's quite a simple little swap. I want to make it in something like summery to go over a dress or something to go with jeans. I can see that being a really nice little jacket to go over the top. I wouldn't mind making the other version as well, but that all depends on how much time I've got and how sidetracked I get. Yeah, that's a beautiful pattern. I really like this one. And then the Blackwood cardigan, I think I must be the last person on the planet to buy this pattern. Yeah, I already have the Sinclair's pattern. I might have to put the name down on the bottom of the screen. I can't remember the name. Harper cardigan by Sinclair's maybe. And I thought this one was quite similar, but I have since heard another blogger, or it might have been on Instagram or something like that. Someone was talking about the two patterns, and apparently this pattern is more form-fitting, and that sat really well with me. That's something I would definitely wear. I like this one, the shorter version as well. I have a lot of long jumpers like this, so I need more things to go with skirts and jeans, and sometimes you need a shorter jacket, a shorter jumper. So that's what I'm planning on making with that one. A little cardigan, jumper, jacket, sweater, you know, something that keeps you warm. So that's what I'm planning to do with those. And I picked up a couple of t-shirt patterns, which just reminds me of some of the other things I bought. I picked up this one. I've been after for quite a while. Excuse me, hustling. I don't know if that's loud. This is Tilly and the Buttons Agnes top. I have seen, there's so many versions of this online. It's such a popular pattern. It's an oldie, but I don't, there's like a couple of other versions. This one with a ruffle, I can't see myself doing that. That's not me at all. But I really like the scoop neck, and it's more form-fitting. I like the sleeves. I probably would make it a shorter sleeve. But yeah, that's a nice little simple tee, more suited to our conditions in Australia because it gets quite hot here. It's not hot today. 1st of December, and I just turned the heater on. I've never seen that happen before. This is the first time I've ever seen that happen. Anyway, I also picked up the Astair tee by French Navy. I knew I was going to forget that. French Navy patterns. I've been after this forever. I love this pattern. This is a boxy style t-shirt. I'd love the little turn up cuff sleeves, and I think the little details like a pocket, I think that makes such a difference to your handmade items. I think it makes it look so much more stylish, so much more finished. So I'm really looking forward to making this one. I don't love making t-shirts. It's something you can pick up cheap in the shops, and I'd much rather make really pretty things, but the occasional t-shirt, one in amongst others, I'm discovering I actually really don't mind doing that. So I'm actually looking forward to giving this one a go. It's also, I didn't mention this, it's got a little split on the side. Can you see that there? I love that. I think it just looks nice and casual. Yeah, it just fits my lifestyle nicely. So I'm still not done. There's quite a few patterns here. I also picked up, oh, I've got that back piece so you can see the line drawings. I picked up, yep, this might be the last one actually. I picked up this one as well, Chalk and Knot. I knew I was after a skirt pattern. Excuse me, I need to juggle these pieces of paper. This Evelyn skirt by Chalk and Notch. I've been after a skirt pattern with a little split for quite some time, and this one I was a little concerned about this at first, whether it was the style that I was after, but when you look at the line drawings, this is something that really appealed to me. I like this version. I love that little wrap version, and I would lengthen it to suit my body and my style. And I also really like this. I like the fact that it has the elastic in it so you could just pull it on. I think that's fantastic. I would probably modify the split just a little bit. I don't want it to look too open. I want it to be there, but I don't want it to have such an obvious curve at the top, and I think that would be quite simple to alter. Yeah, so that's everything I have with me. I did also pick up the Tilly and the Buttons Marley top, and I don't have the pattern with me at this second. I had totally forgot that I purchased it. So I have to put a picture in. Oh, sorry, I'm moving to the side so I can put a picture in. And I also, what else did I get? Something else of Tilly and the Buttons. I'm not sure. I'll have to put it across the bottom here, maybe a picture. I purchased a couple of Tilly and the Buttons patterns this year. She had a really good sale. Like, I think they were 20% off or 40% off. I can't remember. But I just, it's so hard to get patterns from the US and with the UK in particular. I find the dollar isn't always great against the Australian dollar, so it makes everything quite expensive. But when there's a good discount, that's when I will purchase those patterns. So that's everything I purchased. Hopefully I can show you some things that I make in the future, but coming up to Christmas it's going to be a bit harder. I'm quite busy. The kids have got their school concert on tonight, so yeah, I'm going to be going to that after once I go and pick them up. And my son, this is my son's first proper school concert, so he's quite nervous, so I really want to go down there and make sure I'm supporting him. I haven't had much of a good sewing week this week. I've had a lot on. My daughter had a birthday party on this weekend just been, so I've just been playing catch up all week. I've been doing all the housework, tidying up, doing all the things I haven't had time to do, a bit of Christmas shopping, and we have a few things coming up this weekend as well. So this is no sewing time at the moment. I'm just going to grab this pattern. I'm currently working on this pattern. I was hoping to get this into the Dali Society's Sew Wrap Challenge, but I just didn't have time. I just couldn't get in. So I'm making this one at the top. This is McCalls M8088. I am using, I do have some of it. This is, I've actually just interfaced this. This is this beautiful, I don't know if you can tell from that. I have totally cut it up. I've got hardly any of it left. It's beautiful rayon fabric. I have it on my dress model over there, but you'll see it when it's done. I'm hoping to finish it today. Fingers crossed. It's very nearly done, but it depends. I've done the shoulders, I've done all the pleats. I just need to do the side seams and then hem it And the facings actually sounds like quite a lot. My day is going very quickly. We'll see how we go with that. As long as it fits well. Hopefully I'll get some photos up on Instagram either tomorrow or hopefully by the end of today, but I don't know, get a bit on. So hopefully you can check that out on my Instagram. On my Instagram account is create something pretty, create_something_pretty. So check that out, and hopefully that was interesting to you. Thanks for sticking around, and hopefully you have lots of sewing time, and I'll see you next time. Bye.